What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here, and today we are going to be playing some more Path of Exile 2, Dawn of the Hunt, and we have finally made it to endgame. So this will be a stream dedicated to endgame, exploring all the new mechanics, and just having a blast. So hope you guys are ready, because I have been really waiting for this. So we made it to endgame, and we completed our very first map. Survivability is my major concern right now. I definitely want to have gear that is going to provide me with, you know, proper defenses, resistances, whatever. I just don't know if I want to go the route of armor and evasion or evasion and energy shield. So that's something that I'll be deciding today. I think I'm going to try something different, and we're going to try to go armor and evasion, because I've not ever really done that. And what we're going to do is beeline over to here, and then we'll zoom out and see kind of what fun stuff we can get once we get to our first towers. This looks like a really beautiful area with corruption. Corruption's going to give us drops so we can target farm equipment and gear, and then we can clear the nexus, and then we can start farming currency. So I think we're going to have a great time, guys. Really excited about this one. Let's go ahead and just do a non-juice map for now. I'm no beast of mankind just yet. Matthias Rain, hey Inhuman, happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to you, my friend. Are you ninja assassinating?
The air's choked with poison.
How is your Assassin's Creed experience treating you? So again, damage not the issue at all. Right now it's honestly just my survivability. Because I have such a strong emphasis on investments in dexterity and strength, I think armor and evasion is certainly going to be the route that we want to take. Because otherwise I'd have to change to int for my energy shield gear, the hybrid gear anyways, for like scalpers, jackets, and things of that nature. So I don't know if that's what I want to do. I do not know what I do not know. But we'll find out. Armor and evasion is going to be fun to experiment with at the very least. It'll be a very easy fix to switch over to something nicer, or something that I'm more comfortable with, energy shield hybrid, if it just doesn't work. Beautiful. Everything's still dying. This is good. This is good.
Come on, man. What are you hiding?
I probably should have juiced that. That's okay though. And what if we find a really fun little Pokemon as well, a pocket monster? That would be pretty nice. I would actually be fine with finding one too, while I currently have Spirit on my armor. Because it won't last forever. I'm probably going to be changing out my armor. It's not a terrible piece actually, because it does have a little bit of everything we need. It's got armor, evasion, and it also has Spirit, which is really cool. Before it was pretty hard to find pieces that had any kind of pieces that had Spirit on them. I mean, you could find it, but it just wasn't too common. It was mostly on like things like the monk's armor or witch gear. Matthias says, indeed I am ninja assassinating. Very good. Love to hear it. And no, they still haven't explained how ninjas can just blend and disappear within shadow, so it's still ninja's best kept secret. Exactly. We didn't see those training methods. I wish we could have seen that. That would have been like awesome. The funny thing is, it's even the same way with in Batman. You know, the ones with Christian Bale. Like, he gets the training, it's pretty awesome and whatever. Training's kind of cool, but you never see like stealth training, other than the one time that Ninja's like on the pillar. That was pretty cool. But and then Batman just disappears every time Gordon Ramsay's trying to talk to him. He's like, oh, whoa, he's gone. It's like, how does he do that? Gordon Ramsay. Can you imagine?
This ends now.
Oh, I thought I parried that. How did my... Oh my gosh. How did my stone... What's happening? I'm getting hurt by something. Huh. I wonder why my... Maybe my stun threshold is just tiny.
Need a moment.
Ah, get out of my face. Going for it. I'm greedy. I'm greedy with the soup. Okay, I got it. And I'm greedy with the soup. Nice, nice. Whoa, easy. We got a brother down there. I was saying a bro. We got a brother down here. Take him out. I couldn't navigate around the map, so it like glitched out my brain. Why are you guys alive? What is happening? Oh, empowered minions. Okay, yeah, we don't like that. Don't do that. How are you still alive? Gee. I'm gonna pick up the fine belt. The belt does have the, you know, the charges gained, so that's not bad. I'll try and craft it and sell it, of course. And I think it was flash charges. Yeah, we need more defense. We have absolutely negative resistances all across the board, which is yucky. But this right here, this little grind we're doing is to get currency, to hopefully get good drops. And this is how we're going to get kind of like the means to obtain the nice gear. And maybe we go to the trade site, who knows. We'll probably end up at the trade site, that's perfectly fine. This is not solo self-found after all. That's usually one of the best ways to meet your resistances and all that. I want some beefy gear. Okay, we've got the wisp over the owl. I thought I saw somebody chasing me. You little psycho, get out of here. Good, it circles around. That'll allow us to kill some of these enemies. I would like to kill a handful of enemies on the way through the path that the wisp is certainly going to take. Hopeless! Finally got to maps this morning in solo self-found. What a boss. Good work. Good work. The changes are real nice. I love maps now. I mean, Endgame was always my favorite. The Atlas is just where it's at, in my opinion. Absolutely love it. What I'm gonna do is just kind of... Ooh, that's... I'll say, so Trailblazers is what I need to look for. Okay. I'm gonna pick this up. Max life and dexterity. Okay, not a bad thing. I want to pick it up because... Oh, I must have Shroudwalker. The gear that I'm needing... The path that I'm gonna take, just to make it different from anything else I've done, is I'm gonna go armor and evasion. So I need to start going ahead and bumping up, you know, ramping up my gear. You know, farming, getting some currency so that we can be strong enough and wealthy enough to buy what we need. Thank you, my friend. How is your game session going? It's going fantastic. Absolutely loving it right now. Endgame is lots of fun. Like I absolutely love this game. It's just so much fun. And there was a point when I was a little concerned, but it was just because I was still hanging on to the legacy characters. You know, I was like, God, I kind of let that go and embrace the new stuff. And I got to endgame already, and it's been awesome. Really, really loving it. I can't wait to see some of the new content as well, the new maps. I played some of the new maps on my legacy character, my legacy monk, like one of the earlier days, like one of the first days. Really nice. Can you stop? Thank you. But we're gonna go armor and evasion to make it different. I think that would be fun. Matthias says they also did that cool ninja blending in with the shadows and disappearing into the shadows in John Wick 3, Parabellum. Oh, okay. I know I've seen that one, but Hopeless is right on indeed. Yeah, I'm having a blast. Oh, of course, I went up there, it's a dead end. I think this, see, on console you can't actually tell, you can't hover over the the shrine to see what kind it is. So, you really are at the mercy of, like, I don't know. You're at the mercy of just kind of like being like, I think this effect is this. And Tainted, if I'm not mistaken, just makes one of your items, oh my gosh, that you pick up. It makes it Corrupted, if I'm not mistaken. Brother. My gosh. Pick something, Wisp. It's too congested, I'm panicking. My goodness. Get out of here. Ooh, I have no fire res. I'm hurting. Okay, let me through, let me through, let me through. Don't go away! It went away. That's what happens whenever you tarry. You take too long, that's what happens. But I couldn't get through. These guys are beefy. And I don't have any resistances, so that was pretty risky. No worries, let's go ahead and explore the rest of this area. Again, we're just going for XP, currency, potential drops. And we'll be taken to the trade site before long to figure out, and you know, find a nice little armor set. I think I want to go dragon scale armor. I don't know what it's called in the highest tiers anymore since they've changed the naming convention, but should be good. Louis Sim, how's it going, brother? How are you? What's up, folks? Long time I don't stop by. By the way, got your thank you messaging. Yes, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that you had. I thought that message came directly to the YouTube chat, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I was looking. I was like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. So thank you so much for that. You're an awesome person, man. It means a lot. It helps out more than you know. Oh goodness. How is your Path of Exile journey going? Right now I'm loving it. I'm in endgame. So I'm just trying I'm trying to fix this right here. All this. We're trying to fix that. We're gonna go armor and evasion because I've not done that before. And instead of energy shield, so we're gonna have some fun. I think I want to get like the max tier armor for the scale mail, whatever it's called now. And we could potentially even look at that. So yeah, we're gonna do some things in today's stream. Armor and evasion, baby. That's the way we're going. Welcome to the stream, Louisa. Hope you're having a good Friday. Let's see. Bleeds dry. I cannot wait until she's got her proper defenses, because then we're going to be disgustingly strong. Then I can focus purely on offense. Spearfield is very effective. We can get some movement speed boots. Oh, we're going to be just golden. It's going to be good. Oh my. If we find a really good rare, we can certainly... Ooh, always bleeds. That's good. That's not bad. He's there, but the thing is, if we die at this junction, it doesn't really matter because the enemies and all that, you don't get punished like we used to, right? So now we can actually just make our way back over there and we'll go kick that little snake's butt. And that's it. We just lost XP, of course, but death is not nearly as punishing as before. You have your XP, but you don't lose your Waystone. And because we're only doing a non-juiced T1, we're fine. We can go right back, and we didn't lose any of the mechanics or anything like that. Not that we had any on this map, but if we did... Oh, volatile plants, how I hate you. If we find a good beast, I'll tame it, and that'll be our beast that we use, because I do have a lot of spirit just sitting around. Tons of spirit. But this is where we're optimizing. We're experiencing endgame, and we're optimizing our characters' stats, pretty much. Stone 20567. Thank you so much for following. If you are on Twitch, we do have drops enabled, so you can get a deer pet after watching for a bit.
Pack's full.
Okay. And yeah, I'll be pretty not so selective when it comes to picking up my gear. I'm gonna be picking a lot of gear up, honestly. I want the loot. I want all the loots.
A sight of sore eyes.
Speak. Yes.
Alright, so I mean, all that's great. Like, that's really good stuff, you know? Oof. Oof, that's good. Fizz damage, fizz damage, fizz damage. It's like, that's nice. We're gonna get rid of that. Armor and evasion. Okay, we got another good set already. Dex and intelligence.
Yes.
I was gonna do something with that, but whatever. I don't feel like crafting anything right now. I don't want to spend my own cash right now, because I'm cheap. Okay, so this has spirit as well, so there you go. This is superior to what we currently have, significantly. 75 to max life, 11 to armor, 12 to evasion. I mean, it's not the best in the world, but it's not bad either.
Until next.
Now I lose spirit, of course. But even so, we can sell this for a nice little premium. And instead of Alk for now, we'll just keep going to Regal. No one seems to be buying stuff, so we're going to Regals. And this can be worth 2 Regals, I'd say. If they don't start buying this stuff, I'm gonna sell it. And I want, you know, these movement speed boots are pretty good, but if no one wants them, getting rid of them. Lace hoods, I don't think I could craft. I could try and craft, but I don't have enough chance orbs, so I'm probably just gonna get rid of these two. I thought they were the chase kind of item, like sapphire rings and stuff, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. Walter says, "Good day, Friday," and Inhuman, glad you're here. Thank you. I am glad you're here. Nice to see you, my friend. We got the robust rune, very nice. Now we have the non-lesser variant of it. That's really cool. Gem Cutter's Prism. We got some spirit stuff going, Waystones, and then we can throw this in our accessories. So we have a basic version of this. This is for spirit, so this is gonna be good. Probably gonna have to move some of these over. It's fine. We'll organize it later. Right now, I'm just trying to keep it semi-clean. We'll go to our currency tab. We need we need the good stuff. Honestly, we need a sockets stash tab. I'd be really happy with that. Louisem says, "What type of Huntress build are you playing?" I can't know just by watching. I'm totally Huntress dumb. I'm using a bleed build Huntress. Bleed is the primary source of all my damage, and right now I'm able to, I mean, pretty much all through leveling, I was able to just absolutely melt. But I just went purely offense because when you go in the campaign, I don't really focus on defenses until I get to endgame. So now that I'm in endgame, I want to make sure that I focus on my gear and getting the best gear possible, all at the highest level, of course. Most of my gear, as Elon Musk would say, is, you know, it's kind of low. It's kind of low level. So what we want to do is we want to bump up the gear so we can optimize, and then at that point we'll focus on resistances too. So resistances and gear is kind of like my major goal as we're exploring the Atlas of Worlds and just kind of going through and seeing all the new end game changes. So so essentially the way that build works is I can go in and I use Rake, and it causes a lot of damage and bleed. Then I can disengage, place down some spears which cause more bleed, and then usually they just die. If they don't die, I rush in with Blood Hunt, and then I destroy everything in a giant pool of blood. So oh yeah, we need to farm some aura real quick. Alright. Aura farming. Oh yeah. I feel good. If y'all feel good, we're going back. So again, the number of portals is pretty much indicative of how many tries you have left or how many lives you have left on that map. So lower tier, lower rarity maps are going to have a lot more portals available. So please be amazing. That's not bad with the +3 skills, but there's not a lot of fizz damage on it. It's mostly elemental, so I mean I could just sell that. Maybe somebody will buy it. Alright, we're gonna keep hugging the perimeter and then we'll go in the center and finish up this map. We'll be getting a lot of XP as well, just because, you know, we just entered maps at around level 65, which is about standard for me. I almost always get to level 65 when I'm in endgame. Like, that's just about like my sweet spot. We'll be leveling quite a bit. Once we get to 80, things will start slowing down a bit, but our difficulty of the maps is gonna jump up as well. But yeah, right now, my only weakness, single target bosses, and I would say my defenses. Because I didn't really commit to anything until like Act 2 Cruel, and even then I didn't upgrade it much, any of my gear at all. I just like, hey, armor and evasion, we'll just go that route, it's different. Let's go kill this guy. Kirili says, see you like the patch results. I certainly do. The patch? Oh yeah, the patch is great. I think, I mean, they're doing so good. I know it's hard for them to do, and I know that, but you know, the one thing that I think we all forget is that this is early access. So not only will it be broken sometimes, but we're supposed to break it, you know? So, but I'm really happy. Right now, I don't know what particular change you're talking about, but there's a lot of good changes. Lots of good changes. Specifically for endgame, some buffs, things like that too, so that's really nice. How are you enjoying endgame? Oh, well, I don't know why I took this guy out. There's really no need. Gladiatorial Helm. Okay, so Gladiatorial Helms have armor and evasion, but it's kind of a... I want something 65 and up, honestly. Heart Carver Mantle, what is that exactly? Nope. Okay, so... I'm not gonna go and kill everything else. Louisem says, I have some defenses already, but just by luck with vendors or drops. Yeah, same. Everything that I have is just drops. I need to go to the trade site soon, though.
Of course. Yes.
Kid release. Hope you're having a great... Are you streaming today? Oh, I was gonna say, hope you're having a great Friday, though. Is that just a white prismatic ring? Cool. I wonder if you can change that into something unique now. Before you couldn't. Okay, whatever.
On with the work.
I want to see this ring. Okay. Fizz damage, elemental resistances. That's interesting. Very interesting. Keeping all the ring. I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. If no one buys this stuff, I'm just gonna have to start breaking it down. I need a bigger tab. I should probably upgrade this tab. Kira says, if I stream, it'll be late night stream. Okay, nice, nice. I ran into, let's see, whoops. Huge problem with my Huntress, says Walter. I can clear levels okay, but don't do enough to damage to bosses. I can't beat Lava Dude and last boss of Act 3. Sadly, I give up. No, don't give up. Walter, it's fine. For your birthday present, I will carry you through all of these things that you're stuck with. Don't give up. Feeling a little under the weather, says Kira. That's not good. I hope you get some rest. Get some rest. Take it easy. You've been grinding like crazy, but I'm not sure if it's the weather or something getting to you, but take it easy. Get some rest, and I hope you feel better. Louism says, by the way, I'm looking for a ring that people are not usually interested in. Any res ring with mana regen and good max life attributes. You selling anything like this? No, not right now. But I will find that for you. Mana regen and good life attributes. Okay. So any ring. Trying to think what ring that would be. I just, at this point, I'm so funny because as much time as we put in, I'm like, You know, you'd probably be luckier finding an amulet that does that for you. Like a good crimson ring, or there's mana regen over here, the Azure amulet. So a good Azure amulet with some max life rolls or something. Well, we'll see. I don't know if there's a specific ring that does that, that has those attributes you're looking for. Okay, so let's get our hideout. Even though we already have all the hideouts we need. And then we're gonna go this way. And we'll just kind of start taking out these corrupted nodes. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Kira Elise is super awesome. She's very, very helpful as well. But same, Walter, the offer is still open. I would be more than happy to carry you through campaign so you can get through that and jump into endgame and start enjoying. But yeah, like I said earlier, currently I'm having slight issues with single target bosses and then just defense because of course gear. But we'll solve the damage thing. Like we'll get the, oh my gosh. We'll get way more damage. That's not a problem. We're still fledgling huntresses. There's still much to learn about how to make her really strong. Dastard is armor and evasion. Okay, very nice, but that's actually really good. Huh. Oh, that's what I'm wearing. Never mind. That's why it's good. Because I have it on. I already have one, my bad. I don't like that they changed the base names of the gear because you have to learn 3 sets of naming conventions for every single piece of gear. And that's really confusing, as opposed to just calling it like rogue armor, and then it's like super rogue armor, and then super duper rogue armor, but they changed that, so something that I need to adjust to, but it is a little trickier because it's harder to search for stuff like that now. You know, and then you are forced to look at the drops, be like, oh, what was that? Really? Oh my goodness. Get away, fool! Okay. That's not good. You're dead. I want all the bodies, all the hearts. I don't know how many I can have, but I'm going for all of them. At 4 right now. Can I have 6? I can have 6. That's insane.
Hold on.
I'm still gonna die though. I thought running into a crowd would have been great. With all my buffs. We now have cleared the map. One thing they're going to be changing is that for maps like this, hideout maps and tower maps, your last rare is also going to give you a waystone, so that will help with sustain. Right now that's not in place because of a certain bug, but that's going to be fixed middle of next week. Maybe these boots would be good. That's just evasion. I need armor and evasion boots. Let me get my notes out. I had been taking notes on observations that I had made. So for boots, we need sabatons pretty much. Sabatons are armor evasion. Okay, fair enough. And then scale mail for body armor. We want doubled or layered or iron mail gloves, and then we want shielded or cowled helm. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Louisa says, yeah, I bought one with Fire Res base for cheap yesterday. I then apply a great sorcery essence to add cast speed. Nice. Walter, thank you so much. Fine, won't give up. I'll kick their ass myself. That's the spirit. That's what we like to hear. Don't give up, Walter. It's your birthday. You can do whatever you want. And if you need help, either Key Release or myself will be more than happy to help you. And we can collectively kick the ass of the lava dude. Yancy Guat. How is armor performing so far in the league? I couldn't tell you because I haven't really spec'd anything into defense. I usually don't level or focus on defense at all until endgame, so I don't know yet. I'm squishy because I don't have any defenses. So this is a quick look at my defenses. 19% armor. I'm going armor and evasion primarily, so obviously not where I need to be at. Armor at this low rate isn't doing anything for me. Especially at the difficulty of the enemies I'm facing. Evasion's getting there though, where it needs to be, and then my resistances are all too low, right? So anything that's hitting me, elemental stuff in particular, is hitting very hard. 4 times as hard in this instance, 4 times as hard here, 3 times as hard here, so that's yeah, so it's pretty bad. Pretty bad. But no worries, the whole point of this is just to get to the ability for me to farm up currency and then have enough to buy the gear I need in trade sites, so that's what I'm working on.
I'll be here.
Yancy. Louisum says, Walter, way to go, buddy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Never give up, my friend. That is like, that's one thing that I try to pride myself on, is never giving up. Like, I am a stubborn SOB, and that is one of my strengths. Stubborn and for all the right reasons. Don't give up. Alright, let's see. Fizz damage. This is a striking spear. This is the elemental type spear. I'll just be getting rid of that. And then let's see, we've got evasion, energy shield. I'm gonna save this, even though this is gonna be a set similar to the scalpers set that's going to require, provide evasion energy. The thing is, if you go energy shield, you do need more int, and I focused investing all of my attributes into strength and dex. So I think armor and evasion just makes more sense. So this is actually a decent little set here. I'm keeping this, but only because, oh, I don't need that there. Only because we have the ability to swap around if we need to. So I have scalper's jackets. I have this for my, hopefully when I get a Smith of Kitava here soon, which they continue to buff the warrior. Warrior's getting all the buffs right now.
What can I do for you?
But I'm not complaining because they needed them. I think we're getting that nice little balance that we've been looking for too. Starting to feel it.
What can
Take it, and then for now, since I haven't run into any towers, wow, these are like almost maxed out towers too. We can throw these in our tablet section. Alright, good. Oof. We're starting to farm, boys. And girls.
I'll be here.
The Antigua says, still bad. They said it's a complex problem and they need more time. Yeah, I think armor is is a little different because I mean, at least as a defensive mechanism, it's the one that I'd say has been like neglected the most. Louisa says, guess it's back to kill them before they can kill you again. Absolutely. Absolutely. That is the strategy. Okay, so we have, oof, stun buildup, that sucks. And then we have 68% increased gold. Ooh, I can be rich again. Shiki says, yo, what's up, Shiki? What is up? Yeah, but and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with the kill them before they kill me thing. That doesn't bother me a bit, but I do want to have the resistances where they need to be and armor and evasion gear across the board. So if I'm not doing that, I can't complain about defenses because I'm not doing my part, you know? You have to meet the minimum requirements before you can bitch. Before you can complain about things. And I can't complain because I haven't done my part yet. But we'll see. I mean, I've never really gone pure armor before. It's going to be interesting to do that and to see kind of how effective it is. Okay, I will actually complain because I don't like this level. I hate this level. I hate this level every day. Oh, the monsters look so cool now. The demons look sick. You know, now that I'm not focusing on the monk and how weak it is compared to how it used to be, I can appreciate the new upgrades to the demons. Hypnotic Rosary, yes, I'll be really good about accepting trade requests because it's early game, you know. Why is this not? There you go. If he comes to me. Shiki says, nothing much, still trying to figure out how to make my Poison Huntress work. It's been a lot of fun though, how are you? There's a way to make your Poison Huntress work. It's called Malady. Look up the support gem Malady, and any bleed ability will instead be treated as poison. Any poison will be treated as bleed. So Malady might be able to help you get some of that bleed you want. I keep getting the result. Oh no, I have robust runes. I just picked up a lesser resolve rune. Those are the new runes that you can now socket for attributes. So if you're not meeting level requirements, there's now runes that allow you to meet attribute requirements. So they give you like +6, +8, even more in the higher tiers, of course. Next week they're going to make it to where you're not just continuing to get lesser runes anymore either. They're going to scale those up so you're getting the appropriate rune level as well, which is good and bad, honestly. I don't mind either way, because if you're trying to maybe make sure your, you know, other characters can level, you probably want a handful of those, but you'll have collected them on your regular playthrough as long as you hadn't reforged them yet. So I think it's fine. Pretty much you won't be getting them in endgame, right? Oh my gosh, my bad. You're in my hideout. I completely forgot about you. Whatever your name is. I'm doing fantastic, Shiki. Thanks for asking. I'm just glad for the fix. I was thinking of abandoning Spearfield, but now it works well. What fix in particular? I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to keep up. What fix in particular? I think they did a handful of little fixes, and I was pretty happy about that. This poor guy's been waiting this whole time. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love it. Give me my money. Magnitude types. I thought it was magnitude type stuff, but I thought about playing with Malady. Well, based on the way I read it, it looked like it was not. But that's, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but if not, I thought it was pretty sick. Louisa says, I got lucky to farm 2 divs and I'm not even through Act 3 Cruel yet. That's excellent. Sold a couple jewels. They were good for other characters. Nice, nice. Keely says, let me go pull the patch notes for it. Yeah, I had the patch notes up. I don't remember. Like, for now, I looked at the things that have taken place already as of yesterday. But next week, I was reading the notes for next week. And so I'll try and do better about making sure that I tell you what has currently changed and then what will be changing. So that way it's a little more clear as well. For now, we can keep this until I get a regular style one. Resolve. But yeah, I 0.2.0e came in yesterday, and they've made a lot of, they pretty much buffed a lot of characters and skills and abilities. Oh, what are you doing? He was waiting for me. And trying to remember like the notable things, but like, you know, the rune types and all that's fantastic. That's where they changed all the size of the enemies and stuff, I mean the areas. Act 3 changes and stuff. So I think 0.2.0e was great. Oh my gosh, sir. Like, would you stop? Yep, we got demons now. Oh my gosh. No, I'm scared. Get away from me, psychos. Yeah, the demons look cool now. They're not the same like little grabby demons. Herald of Blood no longer destroys the corpses. Yes, that is correct. That was happening more often than not for me as well. Issues with corrupted blood too, that was a pain. Here, at least thank you for pointing that out. And then fixed a bug. Yeah, blood boils from the... Yep. They didn't propagate. Exactly. I had a lot of issues with blood boil. So blood boil, I rarely ever proc because Herald of Blood was destroying them. So yeah, that was not... I wasn't getting like the optimum usage of it at all. Good gravy, man. You guys die already?
Need a moment.
Oh! So now with me doing Blood Boil and Hemo Crystals on my Herald of Blood, I get lots of propagation on death.
Need more time.
I'm gonna put Hemo Crystals on that then too. That's awesome. That's just more explosions, right? We like that. This is not an area where I want to be dancing around with a wisp because there's just too many enemies. And they rush you really hard here. The Val are just so aggressive. I love how aggressive they are, but it's not something I want to risk.
Need more time.
Big packs explode in waves. Lovely. We love that. We like screen clears. I mean, even baby ones. Even if they are not season 1 screen clears. Oh, balls. We're fighting an exile here. We're about to anyways. Die. Ow. Is that all you do? He's a coward. That's so cool. He fights way different than anybody else. I'm just gonna spam this because my evasion is gonna do. He just flasked.
Need a moment.
You're gonna die, boy. Okay. Sorry. Armor and evasion. I'll pick that up. That's what I need. Dastard armor. Yes, please. Unset ring. It's the only one I have. Jade amulet. Yes, yes. Veteran Savitans. If only these had movement speed. Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna have to sell all this stuff, aren't I? Cold and fire res. Ooh, that's a good utility, but I could just sell that, honestly. It's fine. Mana and life regen, and then cold and increased cold damage. That's fun. Huh, okay. We'll be keeping some of these things then. Here says it is satisfying. I'm definitely gonna add hemo crystals on that. I already cut hemo crystals, but I didn't really have anything on, like, I don't know. I was just using the suggesteds because I was like, I need to have something in these, and I wasn't really trying to take the time to read yet. But I will do that. I'll add that on my Herald of Blood. I have plenty of Jeweler's Orbs. I get that feeling as well. I'm playing Lich Chaos DOT Oh, nice. You love your liches, don't? And you went Sork last time too, didn't you? Kirli says, I'm not sure that I like that they use flasks. At least they do seem to run out of flash charge, so eventually it stops. Oh, that didn't bother me, especially because like they reduced their health by like 40% and then some. Because when I started playing Endgame, I did it with my legacy character, and they didn't last but a few seconds or a few hits. So they're not that tanky. They're tanky like early on, I guess, but I even fought some during campaign, and it was fine. It was really fun, actually. I don't mind them though. To me, it needs. I don't know. I'm real big on like maintaining and preserving a challenge, like. And health isn't necessarily a challenge. It's artificial, but and most times if it's done incorrectly. But I think we gotta have something that's not so easy all the time. Like whether it be the pinnacle bosses or something. There's gotta be like, and that's why I like the pinnacle bosses. You have the control to be like, I want this to be a harder encounter. I like that. Because to me, difficulty is important. Need a challenge, otherwise it gets dry. Oh my gosh. It's fine. Yanchi says, also running Lich Witch. Interested to see how much damage can ramp with some of the higher tiered skills. Oh yeah, Lich Witch is going to be good. The Spectres, high crit Spectres with... high crit minions was so popular last season, so high crit Spectres will obviously be good. And DOT that you can cause along the way will be good. That'll just supplement the damage. You can be beastly. You can just go energy shield all day with something like that. Let's see what we got. Louisem says, Yancey, go out. From what I'm seeing, you just keep on combining Essence Drain and Contagion. Yeah, just like last season. Shiki says, I'll definitely be on the lookout for those supports. Malady is what I think what it was. But it won't be Dot anymore. Oh, okay. Interesting. So if you just combine it with Hex Blast, it's no longer Dot. It's maybe just instant strike damage, kind of, or spell damage. That's pretty interesting. I do, and I loved playing as I loved all the characters. I never played the Sorceress though. It just wasn't really interesting to me. But that was the one that I was like, you know, if I had like a little bit of extra, I would have tried that and had all 6 characters. But honestly, I was really pleased with the characters that I did experience and play with. You know what, mister? Get out of here, thank you. Uh-oh. Oh! Got shocked in the ass. DOT doesn't crit, unfortunately. Yeah, and that makes sense, because that would be pretty messed up if it did, right? Now, just note that the manner in which you apply the DOT, or the damage over time, can crit. So like for poison and for bleed which scales off a physical, that attack can crit, which will then affect the initial magnitude of your bleed. So that's why crit is so important, and I have crit built in like all my builds. Usually crit has a way to be significant in some good way. Now I'm speaking for if it's applied by a martial weapon, of course. If it's applied by a wand or scepter, whatever, that's probably different. But certainly for martial weapons, that's how it works. All right, you. Let's try this again. I don't like you anymore. Oh gosh. Balls. Oh my gosh, I cannot die again. Blood balls, get out of here. Oh my gosh. Turn this way, brother. You know what? I need to flank them. I'm going straight for them. Yancy says, yeah, that's what I have seen as well. I've seen some people using Blasphemy with Temporal Chains and Despair acting as auras. Yeah, Blasphemy is the way to go if you're doing any kind of curses or anything like that. I ran Blasphemy with, well, for a time with my Infernalist Infinite Demon Witch, and then I ran it specifically for the Poison Concoction Pathfinder. It just helps create that, you know, reduce those resistances even further. What the hell? Man, these demons are a pain in the ass. I will not die again. I think for now I can only be one character per league kind of player unless I become as efficient as those streamers. That's fine, Louisa. No one's gonna ever hold that against you, I promise. I'm gonna do probably just 2 this go around. Huntress, and I'm also going to go Smith of Kitava. But you know what's really cool, guys? Is that you really don't have to create a million characters anymore because they are introducing the fact that you can change your ascendancies as early as next week. So next week we're going to have the ability to actually change ascendancies, which is really neat. But it does require a little bit of effort, which I like. I don't want everybody just hopping back and forth. You know, I hate making everything just so easy. I don't mind making things accessible and where you don't have to grind and do all this stuff. But say that, for example, you want to change your ascendancy and you currently have, you've already acquired 2 points. Well, you would need to do something of the same tier or difficulty and in order to go ahead and reassign your ascendancy. So ascendancies can be swapped now, which is so cool. That's a really big change and something that I was actually didn't think it was going to be that easy to do. I thought it was going to be like, hey, you have to craft some rare item or whatever, but no. You can just complete something, however many ascendancy points you have, you need to, you know, complete a trial with that many points that it can award. And you need to make sure you remove all your ascendancy points when you're in the trial area, you know, getting ready to prepare your ascension change. And the vendor NPC can do that for you now, so it's pretty awesome. But yeah, ascendancy changes are coming next week. Yeah, I'm not a really big fan of finishing the campaign a million times either, but it's fine. You start getting really efficient. Yeah, I'm so tired of you. Ravenous misshapen. You may die now. This area, this map, I hate this map. The enemies are just so tough. I like it. I'm being facetious. I actually like it, but damn. Enemies are just relentless in this map. Like, the Val are so freaking aggressive. And they have range. They're just so well equipped, too. They have range, they got melee, they have abilities to pin you down, they got everything. They got all of the things. But yeah, we're getting ascendancy changes next week, which is really exciting. Something that I know I was excited about. I was like, that's awesome. Not that I would do it, because I'm pretty... But I can finally make a Chalupa monk. So I'll make my Chalupa monk at some point, whenever I get bored, after I've mastered the Huntress. Really? Get out of here, brother. I want to make that Hemo Crystals change, Kirillese. That's awesome. I like that. What a great place to socket that in. How's everyone finding Waystone sustain? So far, it's been pretty fantastic. You're pretty much, like, you can maintain existing tiers very easily, as long as you don't die. As long as you don't die more than 6 times per map. So it's pretty awesome. Now Doriani also isn't a, you know, his shop actually makes some sort of sense. And then if you ever want to go up, you can always go for the boss nodes, which they seem much more plentiful. That's why they reduced the efficiency of the nodes.
Need more time.
The Atlas nodes that gave you those sustain, and the tablets, of course. So they've made the tablets a little bit less effective as well, because they used to go up to like 7, but now that's not the case. Now that's only like, I think 2 to 4 or something like that. It's because map bosses are so much more prevalent now. And you need them to be, because you need to have that +1 tier stone or waystone gain. But I think sustain is nice. Like, this is the first time in season 1 that I had to go to the store. And I didn't really understand the whole solo self-found whatever thing. And I was like trying to be like, no, I'm never going to go to the trade site, whatever. I had to go to the trade site to sustain waystone. So I would, you know, I'd be doing a handful and I might die on one of the tiers and I'd be like, dang it, there's no way I can get a tier 4 right now. And then I'd go and get my last tier 4 and then I'd be okay. And then I'd be okay, I didn't get any tier 5s though from that. And then I'd have like tier 5 and then try and, you know, so that was when I was going to the trade site the most. How are you liking it? This is redonkulous. These guys are tough. Give me the power, give me the power, give me the power! Oh, Shinto. I might be dead. No, heroes never die. Oh my gosh. Everybody's so mean. I've run 12 maps and have 42 tier 1s, 6 tier 2s, and 2 tier 3s, so I'm doing pretty good. That's amazing sustain. So yeah, you will not have to go to the store just to freaking get your first little Atlas points anymore. And now they've actually changed that. You're not grinding just the maps anymore. You're actually going and clearing out nexuses, which that's what we're actually heading towards. We're heading towards a nexus right now. This is a corrupted map, our first corrupted map that we're running, at least on this server, on the new league anyways. My legacy characters run all kinds of maps, but very nice. Curly says, I got a small handful of stones in campaign, like around 10-ish. I did too. Before I even got to endgame, I had about, I think, 15 tier 1 waystones. So they were dropping much more frequently in campaign. I got them as early as Act 2 Cruel. Nexus is fun. I can't wait to see your first pass. I foolishly did one off camera and I am sad. Oh no. Yeah, I can't wait to do the Nexus. That's what we're heading for. So today we will be doing one. That's the plan anyways. As long as this one has it should, because they're trying to introduce that mechanic, so I could only imagine that the corruption nodes that are so close to the Ziggurat encampment are going to lead us to that, but I need to make sure I can survive. But yeah, I think it's great because, like Yancey said on off stream one of these days, that you can really target farm now because everybody was complaining about, oh, there's not enough currency, not enough this. It's like, well, you didn't read the patch notes, brothers. All you have to do is, if you want currency, you cleanse, you beeline the nexus and you cleanse the nodes and you go farm currency. If you want equipment, you complete the corrupted maps. So it's like they made it easier. They made it to where you can actually pick what you want to farm. Who is doing that? Get out of here, surgical experimentalist. Yeah, I can't wait to try it. Okay, we have a passive point. Nobody told me. I'm just kidding. I always blame chat for not telling me that I have a passive point. Unbelievable. Alright. As soon as we get out of here, I need to add hemo crystals, and Kirili sent me that in chat, so I'll reference what she has as well. Get out of here. Might as well just clear this up too then. Oh no, 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 I almost died. I don't know how many more lives I cannot keep dying though. I've died too many times.
Just from below.
I'm so squishy! Golden mail? Armor and evasion, I'll take it. So it's golden mail. And I don't know if that's the highest level yet, but I'll find out. That's why you're frickin' minions. That's why you're so damn strong. Okay, somehow Dastard armor is better. But what's the item level? 65, 62. Does this have any increase? It doesn't. So just flat. Dastard armor is better in armor and evasion? That's interesting to me. We need to go grab that wisp too. But there's no way I'm rushing through. I will die. I will certainly die if I do that. Shiki says, I may have to try Warrior again at some point. Oh, please do. Smith of Katava is going to be amazing. I'm actually quite excited about Smith of Katava. It was Huntress first that I was most excited about, then Smith of Katava, then Lich Witch, then the Mercenary that has the single ally. That was the least interesting to me of all the changes. Let me go ahead and tag this too. I missed that explanation. How do you farm currency? You beeline a nexus. So beeline means you go straight towards a nexus in a corrupted zone. It'll be the highlighted glowing red node that looks like a corruption node. It's just glowing brighter. You go to that nexus, you clear it out, you then cleanse the remaining corrupted maps, and then you go and clear the corrupted maps, and they're called cleansed. So now that if you go to the nexus and you clear the corruption, now everything's cleansed. You have cleansed maps now. If you do cleansed maps, that's how you get currency. So remember that. Cleanse is a C, and C is currency. I guess corruption has a C too, so never mind. That's a dumb way to think of it. Cleansed corruption gives you currency. Corrupted maps give you equipment and gear. I'll explain that however many times I need to, because that's important. But yeah, people were complaining about that too. It's just because they just don't. No one wants to read or learn. They just want to be like, I want to complain because all the big streamers are complaining. It's like, that's just not the way I am. There's always a solution. Reading. There is power in reading. Soldier Curious, that... Oh, it's armor, okay. Vile Robe. Pretty much like the witchy one, okay, like the Hexer's Robe. So that help out. So you go to a nexus, and if you clear or cleanse the corruption, the maps are cleansed, and cleansed maps give you currency. They do not drop any equipment or gear. Corrupted maps will give you tons of gear and stuff. All the gear drops, so... Oh my gosh, I am getting hit so hard right now. But yeah, that's the problem whenever... That's what happens when you don't spec into defense. And you go run a corrupted map real quick. Okay, brothers. Gotta get out of here. Ah, I went the wrong way. Okay, yeah. That's good. Like their spells are chaining off each other. That's really nice. That's like a cool effect. I don't like it because I'm about to die, but gotta get a better angle on these fools. Oh my gosh. Run, baby, run. Run, little mama. Okay. That was terrifying. You're very welcome, Louisa. You're now a master at endgame mechanics. What the balls? I can't die here. You are now our subject matter expert on endgame. You guys are redonkulous, man. The damn demons are demoning right now. Get out of here. Okay. Give me this. Give me your heart. Let me take that. What is the ward helm? Okay, that's evasion armor. Very nice. Values are kind of low though. The new demons are jackwagons. Take that. Take that, demon. Alright, so now... That was scary. Delwyn's over there. Lovely. Yes. Let's go talk to his ass real quick. See what he's doing. No, no, no! No, I'm stuck! Ah! Man, these Val are so relentless. There was like one robot and then 50 legionnaires like, yeah, we can do this. Get out of here, son. Delwyn. Let's do the damn thing. Where is the wisp? I don't even know anymore. It's definitely through like a door or something, right? There was like a purple area that I was trying to avoid. Oh, there's no telling where it's at now. Was it here, maybe? That's what I get for being a coward. Yeah, it's not gonna be up here. Should be close by. It's a purple area. I don't know, because Delwyn is usually right next to them. Should have been here, right? I think I messed it up.
My spear is yours.
Can we hunt?
Never known the spirit in years past. The spirit sought out Rathin. Led our hunt. The spirit's no fool. It's drawn to the worst of them. The powerful.
I don't know. I think I waited too long, and maybe the wisp would have to travel too far, or maybe. Oh no, that's what happened. I completed the map. So I completed the map, meaning that there was no rare enemy left. So the mechanic would then never end. It has to stop at a rare enemy. So that's my bad. That's okay. That's just a knowledge thing, so now we know. Yeah, I got an idea. Once you go back to hell. Okay, there you go. To the depths of hell with ye. I'm dead. No, I'm not. Really?
Need more time. Need a moment.
Oh goodness. Shoot. Almost said it bad. Alright, I'm about done with this level. Done with it. Anybody watching on Twitch, you can get the Deer Pet drop, just so you know.
You have done well. That area has been cleansed, and the land may now return to its original state. By all means, continue.
Oh, I will.
Times of the essence.
Shiki said, uh-oh.
Greetings.
What did I do? How about we don't do that? Reclaim, please. Oh, whatever, just take it, and then let me sell you the rest of the stuff. 16 strength. I'll sell that, and then we're gonna salvage the rest of these things. I wish Twitch would fix their TV app. It's so clunky. I've never seen it on TV before. I bet it looks goofy. I got an Exalt? Wow. So good at this game. Getting all the good drops. Let's see, we go here, here, here. It's not a bad belt, I'm saying. Unset ring. My cat's going crazy right now. And then this, increased cast speed. Somebody will love that, right? That'll make somebody proud. And then these things, let's see. Throw that in somewhere. Regal. Regal.
Yes.
Robust rune. Shiki says, I've got the urge to play PoE 2, but at the same time I'm in one of those lazy moods. But hey, you got all weekend, right?
The corrupted regions contain an active source. Despite the risks, you must venture within. Find the source of corruption. When you have
That is so awesome.
identified it and dealt with any danger, call for me. I will cleanse what remains.
That's gonna be great. We will do that, sir. Okay. Oof. These maps are hard. Let me do some things real quick. I need to fix my life. I just need I need more survivability. I don't want to die. I need resistances to the max as well. Max res. Yeah, I'm nowhere near that. Okay, so no worries. Change out my charm too, right? That's we're gonna go here, and then we can pop in one of these bad boys, Herald of Blood. And then go to my skills. Give hemo crystals to this mofo. And then we can add something else to Bloodhound's Mark at some point. Maybe some range type thing. Alright, sweet. I hope that works. Walter says, I'm dead, as he dodges through a plethora of enemies and lives. 'Twas only a scratch. This is true, says Shiki. Louisum says, so sad. Once I finish this spliff, I have to go finish work and leave you folks. I mean, grateful to have a chill job, but also want to keep watching. No, I know it, right? It's like, dang it. I just want to have fun. Should we save this? I don't think I'll survive if I just do this. Let's go sump, just so we can... And we're not going to juice this by any means. I just need to like, hopefully get a good drop or something. Also, I might just need to take to the trade shop. And I don't necessarily want to do that on stream, because, you know, that to me takes a little bit of time, so... I don't want to be on stream, like,
Another day.
shopping. So I'll just try and survive the best I can. Oh my gosh!
Mine.
We just have to be very cautious.
Stop the
We're playing hardcore mode now.
Need more time.
Die, no. Heals allies and suppresses foe recovery? Are you kidding me? What a great beast.
Hold on.
That's cool. That could be my beast, right?
Clean.
I didn't Pokemon it though. Damn it, I didn't do the Pokemon prep. I forgot my... Yeah, I know it now. Okay. I forgot my keybind. Don't worry, Louisum, you can always watch the VOD, and you can always catch the next stream, hopefully. It was really nice having you on stream. Noble Helm, okay. Oh, those are my Volta plants, okay. I was like, why are they going the wrong way? Is that 25%? Oh. Mana recovery. Oh. Lace Hood. Isn't that like really... Everybody really wants that right now? That's pretty funny. Got one. I think everybody wants a Lace Hood right now for some reason. You can probably get aggravated bleed and stuff too. I don't mind watching you shopping. I can learn build details and tricks to get items cheaper. I love those hacks like the one I'm doing for rings. Yeah. Well, me, all I do is I just use the trade site and I just kind of look for... I just use the filters and go for what I'm looking for, you know? A lot of times I just look for... If I'm looking for 4 attributes, I'll look for like 2 or 3 and then I try and craft the other 2 or, you know, whatever. And sometimes that's how I was able to get some of my best gear. For my monk last season. My legacy monk. Get away, demons.
Need more time.
Those are like red or demon variants of the creatures you find in Delirium. That's pretty cool. You know, we need to get a pet, okay? So let's see. Regenerates life and okay, that's okay, but I'd rather have something that's gonna buff me. Yeah, you're dead. You're dead. Yeah, I always forget. This game is a lot of like planning and stuff, but anytime you ever like see anybody playing, like they're always in their inventory, in the stash, or whatever. It's like, can you just play the game? I get it. There's a lot of deliberation and stuff, but I want to give you guys something to actually look forward to watching. I do love sharing my thought process, and that's why I love doing streams so much, because you guys get to see kind of how I operate. Oh, really? I'll take that. Your heart, I mean. Okay, we'll go this way. Kirli says, I went with a lot of companion nodes that gave me damage and defense if they're in my presence. Yeah, I want like something. Like I want a buff to something if you're in my presence, you know? I want a good buff. Wait, am I causing the exploding corpses? Methinks. No, 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 no. No, I'm back against a tree. Back. Oh, you're a bastard. Don't you dare. My gosh. That sounds pretty fun, Kirli's. Like, and also it's a great way to not have to spec so heavy in defense too. You can use your allies or your pets to do it for you. That's very smart. I'm a Shroud Walker now. Ah, the demons. Ah, the crabs. I'm gonna die. That is chaos. When you're a Shroud Walker, you're literally like instant transmissioning to everybody. Uh-oh. Get away from me! This is a bad angle, guys.
I need a moment to prepare.
I don't think so, Krabby Patties. Searching for a weighted sum of attributes, you assign the weights sometimes is better than, because once you're done you don't need to keep adjusting filters, you get a bigger pool of items as well. Oh, weighted sum of attributes, nice. I've done that, but it was early on, and I didn't realize how awesome it was because you could then kind of like find things that do have and don't have, so that was a really nice way to do it, but I just didn't appreciate it that at the time. And then at the end, I was rich enough and I was fortunate enough to be able to be like, you know what, I just need this item, and I could be very specific and very precise with what I needed, and I could get those exact items essentially if they existed on the server. But yeah, I do like that, the weighted sum search function. Okay, that was stressful. But yes, excellent tip, by the way, Louisa. And you don't miss out on items with your important attributes and low values on important ones. Exactly. It's really nice because you pretty much are going to find... You can always essentially find what you're needing, and it might just have some either dead attributes or something like that, but you're not going to find the weakest attributes or the ones you care about the least primarily, you know, which is... I like that. It's a really good way to filter out things. Druidic crown. Okay. Can I go up still? This is how we get to the last rare on this side. Oh my goodness.
Just
Oof. Scary. We're gonna go this way so we can kill this rare. Checkpoint. Oh, hey, big boy. Oh, never mind. His temporal bubble is just massive. Whoa, I love that, Kirillese. That is insane. The hemo crystals are insane. That is really nice. Ooh, we can do temporal bubbles too. Look at that. Slow down, Jaguars.
wait.
Armor, energy shield. Okay. Oh, Wispies. Come on, baby. Take me to your leader. This is gonna ruin my whole path, but that's fine. You're going straight for a meanie, aren't you? I like the wisps, they're fun. Oh, okay, we're going this way. Yeah.
Soften a wound.
No! Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, get off my back, sir.
Need a moment.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh! Back up. Back it up. I refuse to die to you, pig. Oh my gosh. He would have been good to kill, honestly, or to capture. But he kind of pissed me off. Trail of Fire, it would be very distracting for me, and that's the only reason why I didn't. Trail of Fire is tough because it's another visual thing I have to keep track of, and that becomes very difficult for me, but the haste was quite sexy. It's just the fact that, like, if I'm running a burning ground or something, that'd be really crazy, but you know, in retrospect, that would have actually probably been perfect, right? Because then maybe I get something that, hey, if enemies are ignited, you get aggravating bleed, and then, yeah. So, you know, missed opportunity, right? But haste with, like, a trail of fire, that's actually, I might actually want that. and now that I kind of thought about it a little bit longer, I guarantee there's synergies with Ignite and Aggravated Bleeding. I think I've seen them before, even before this Dawn of the Hunt.
Need more time.
Louisa, thank you so much. Louisa, back at it again. Kofi Master over here. Thank you so much, Louisa. You're awesome. I really appreciate that. I really, really do. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Look out.
Thank you so much, Louisa. That was really kind of you, my friend. You guys are so awesome. Ooh.
Almost challenge.
Thanks, Louisa. I really appreciate that. I was trying to multitask, but I could not. So if I sounded disingenuous, I was saying the words, but I was also like, I'm trying not to die. But you're awesome, Louisa. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, my friend. It's people like you that help me be able to live, you know, this awesome, you know, like live my dream, you know, and being able to create content, do that thing. Like without people like you, like I wouldn't be able to do it. So thank you so much, man. It means more than you know. Oh, haste with fire was actually really good. I'm kind of sad now. Dang it. I could have captured that Pokemon. Haste R would have been better though. Louisa with the hearts. The love and support, baby. Let's see. You. And here's the thing. The pig was hasted. He wasn't giving me a haste aura, I don't think. Meaning that I wouldn't have had increased speed. I think that the pig was just fast. Fast pig. I shouldn't have tried to parry that. Oh my goodness. Oh hey, I have an idea. Should back off. Alright, you're dead, brother. I'm done with you. Out of my life. Get out of my life. Kira Lee says, yeah, I made that mistake on my first companion. Had to get a different one to get my haste R. Yeah, haste and haste R is different. Here, you read my mind. Oh gosh. Don't you dare. But that was he's still kind of a beast.
Need more time.
But also, I don't really like pigs very much, so I don't really want a pig pet, you know?
Mine.
If I die, okay. I was like, if I die, grabbing your heart, ripping your heart from your chest.
Bleed to dry.
I'll bleed you dry. Clear time is so ridiculous, right? That's fine. We're not here for clear time. We ain't trying to do anything fancy, right? Not yet.
Hold on.
We'll get fancy in due time. We need to get better gear and experience the Nexus, our first Nexus. I've not done a Nexus off stream because all of the nodes in my existing map on my legacy character, there's just no corruption Nexus. So I was beelining towards one, but it was still pretty far and I haven't played that character in like a week, so. My poor monk, may he rest in pieces, that little hypocrite. I love the monk, but he is a hypocrite. He doesn't even know who he worships. And I'm gonna start doing lore on these characters. They're so awesome. And I'm gonna start kind of zeroing in on my lore a bit. So I'm not going to do lore on every single game I play. I'm going to do lore on the games that I care about most, which is Bloodborne. We're going to see lore on PoE 2. We're going to see lore on any game that comes out that I'm just like, wow, that was an amazing game world. And, but I'm not going to just cover every single game. That's going to be very selective for me. At least we get to watch cool combos. Yeah, but a bit slow. Exactly. I love the way it looks, but it's so much fun to play as well. Look at this guy. Let's just watch him die. And we get to watch non-Amazon Tornado gameplay. Isn't that a thing of beauty? Premium content you can't get anywhere else because everybody's running the same damn build except me and Kirillus. We're going bleed, baby. Ritualist bleed all day. I love the hemo crystals. They don't proc as much as I'd like though, but there's some. I just said that, never mind. As long as you complain. That's the thing about PoE 2. As long as you complain, things start happening. You complain to the devs, they make enemies slower. Complain about how hard it is to make the game easier. I saw 2 requests. Okay, can you just die, sir? Thank you. Plague Talents, are you still interested, sir? Sort of a God of War pace. Oh, God of War is so good. Have you played since the new update where they gave us like some anniversary gear? You got like the black Kratos kind of skin or whatever. That was pretty neat. Pretty cool. Okay, that guy was like so impatient. He's like, you know what? You didn't instantly... Let's go here first. Ah.
Hello.
Warp to me, little brother. I know it's scary. Are you here? Oh, no, he's not. Warp to me. He's already here. Alright, cool. Did I even get him what he needed? Oh, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. This did me very, very well. 2 Regals. One Alk, I'll take that all day. I'll take that. That's much better in my opinion. That's why I was like, dang it. I was just thinking like, I wish I would have sold it for an Alk instead. Thank you. You read my mind. Alright, we're getting more Waystones. Loving it. We're doing the little loser ones right now. Loser Waystones, please. That's all I need. Let's see, evasion, but we have some fire res, light ray. Oh, we need the light rays. Presence has been reduced to 4 meters instead of 6. Okay, so that's cool. Now we have one of these. These things are pretty awesome, apparently. I mean, I've used them, but apparently people were just really wanting them this and Dawn of the Hunt. So I was like, I found that pretty interesting, intriguing, if you will. Currency. Adept rune. Okay, now we have all the little scrub runes. And then we have this. Looking good, alright. You know what I could do? Louisum says, gotta go, folks. I always have a lovely time. Hope to catch you live for some mapping when I get to ENDGAME. Absolutely. We can play together. That'd be awesome. Can't wait. I only played the PSP version of the game. Oh yeah, Ascension. God of War Ascension. So good. Anyways, Louisa, have a great rest of your day. Be safe and have an awesome weekend. And I hope to catch you on the next stream, my friend. Let's see here. I just said what I was going to do and I forgot. There was a thing. Oh, this. Should I get rid of these or keep these, guys? I don't know. People were going crazy for the lace hoods for a period. These are all my movement speed boots, so... That's a bunch of spell damage. I don't know why people don't want that. I'm gonna start getting rid of some of this stuff. Bunch of fizz damage.
Yes.
Oh gosh. That's fine. We'll get another one. There'll be more. We'll be there. Okay. So what's next? Did I not finish this map yet? Man, my clear speed is 30 minutes per map. You can actually test them now and time them based on these new scrolls they have.
Another trophy.
It's pretty cool.
Hold still.
Wait, is the rare's body still there, I wonder? Can I still rip out his heart? I can't. See, I thought it was a timing thing. You can rip out their hearts after a few minutes, apparently. That's lovely.
Done.
We like that. Checkpoint, and then we have the last rare, and we should be good to go. More damn crabs. My favorites. Armor and evasion for some gold sabaton. We talked about sabatons. Let me pick these up just in case. Oh man, hemo crystals is so good. Kirillese, how are you getting hemo crystals to proc more often? Do you know what the proc chance is based off of? Is it just the heavy stun? Because if so, I need to go. I'm probably going to run Blasphemy and pop in Bloodhound's Mark. If it's based off heavy stun, I'm going to go Blasphemy, and we will definitely run Bloodhound's Mark in that, and that way everything's starting to get heavy stun. That'd be sick, actually. Or a farming. Let's see, 23% cold resistance. That's high. I like that. What? My cats are so noisy. I don't know what they're doing. And then gloves, okay. Belt, maybe. Whoops. Ooh, I only have 40 spirit though. What am I using it on? Let's see. Oh, Wind Dancer. And Herald, so that's 60. Okay, it's because I slotted some of these things in here. I could always take these out. That right there, Vitality, 1%. That's just quality of life. You don't really need it. And of course, I will have a chest piece for it. I think Blasphemy is going to require tons of intelligence though. I think it's what I'm running on Spearfield. Lacerate, Incision, Rage, Martial Temp. Fast hits equals more damage equals more bleed. Indeed. You don't have rearm on your spear field anymore. Let's see. I was thinking about something. Oh. I need to read this real quick. Mark. Aggravated bleeding on heavy stun enemies. Nice, okay. That's important. Consume bleed. Okay, interesting. There's still much to improve on this. I do not. Okay, interesting, interesting. Matthias says, I finally gotten access to Unlocked Yasuke, and oh man, he's a beast. This story is so good. Probably my favorite Assassin's Creed thus far. Nice. That is awesome. Augury? Oh, we love Augury. We're gonna go Augury, and then do we go Hidden Grotto? Ooh, Hidden Grotto. Ugh. Gross. We've been doing the corrupted maps. I say we cleanse the Nexus and then do cleanse maps. Kirli says, but if you want, I can come run a map with you and you can see what it looks like. Yeah, I'd be fine with that. I'd be down with that. Rake is deep cuts, heavy swing momentum. Yeah, mine, I need to change as well. I need more. I need a greater Jeweler's Orb. Because I still want that nasty, whatchamacallit. I have Stomping Ground, Heavy Swing, Conk Effect. But the reason why I want Stomping Ground still is because that's 160 damage, which at this point is still kind of significant for the stomp, the shockwaves. We shall see. We shall see.
The spirit's in all of us. It needs no such temple.
Oh my god, what is that? The hell is that?
Bring it on.
What is the tree thing doing? I don't know what's happening. That guy looks, he's like a quadrilla, but he's like a demon quadrilla. Okay, that was awesome. I don't know what that tree was, but I think it was corrupting everything. I couldn't tell. But it looked like it was trying to shoot me too. I don't know. I'm scared. I fear what I don't know. Nice, nice. Jeweler's Orbs are gonna be items I'm really looking for pretty hardcore right now. What is that? It's hitting me, right? Does it hurt me though? I don't know. That's so weird. I don't know what's happening. That's cool though.
Need a moment.
I like the concept. I love that there's like more stuff happening in the corruption. No, it's not just like, okay, you killed 3 enemies next to each other and let's spawn some demons randomly. I do like that. Arcane Strongbox. Lovely. Ran right into that one. Now they're jerks. Oh, balls, there's another tree. That's a big boy. Okay, Omen Scepter and a Withered Wand. Yes. 2 things I desperately don't need. Alright, we're gonna come back up this way then. We'll clear out that essence. What? He just shot. What is happening there? Tagged me in the butt. Shot me right in the booty. Give me that exalt fool. Oh my gosh. Okay, everything just died. Never mind. That was sick. Hemo crystals. Ooh. Ornate buckler. Fire. It gives you fire. It gives you res. You can get res off of that stuff. What? That's cool. I'll lose some dex, but I mean, whatever. That's cool. I just, yeah, that's fun. 15 dex though. Where does that put me? 167? Okay, I mean, I can still rock it. Oh, it gives me 151. Okay. We need to make sure we have enough at the very least to always be able to equip whatever we want. Dex wise, we need to meet the minimum requirement for dex every single time, no matter what. I don't get those little trees. Maybe they're spreading corruption. That's like the beast spreading corruption to the bros. Oh, things are dying. Oh gosh, demons. Very nice. Very good. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was bad. I'm tanking it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm stronger than you. As long as I just tell myself that, right? It works. My goodness. Sheesh, that was crazy. Oh my. Get out of here. Kirillese, I'm gonna invite you in just a moment. I'm just, you know, my clear speed's like probably 100 times worse than what it was with my other characters last season. But hey, we're only doing, this is the first few maps we've ever done. Jeez, that was close. That AoE blast is disgusting. You're not nice, Mr. Bogfeld, whatever your name is. Jeez. Nope, that's not fun. Pursue me. Chase me. Okay. We'll pick that up too. Activate this. That's so much faster than the lever, and it makes sense too. It's kind of cool because they have the soul cores and things like that. So it makes sense that that was what was triggering it. Kirli says, when you are ready to do a map together, let me know. I certainly will. I'm not even finished with that one yet. I just had to drop off some stuff. Let's see. Oh, wow. But yeah, this is int. Oh, not bad. That's got a beautiful evasion rating. The resistances are terrible though on it. That's fine. I wouldn't want to keep something like that then, right? Cell pile, I guess. It's just got a really good evasion rating. But we can find higher. We can find better. It's fine. Get rid of all these then. Okay. Ignited ground gross.
What can I do?
Let's see if the vendors have any good weapons. What do you have for me, Atalui? I need some spears, honey buns. Let's see. No. Damn. That's just evasion. So lizard scale went straight evasion. I thought I had armor and evasion. Maybe I had dragon scale, right? Or I had scale male. Male is the one that's hybrid. Okay, lizard scale is purely evasion. Interesting. Cold res. I have plenty of that though. That's the problem. I love the crit chance it's giving me. My current helmet is low level, but it's pretty decent. I just wish I had better defenses. No rush, I'm actually going to do a quick bio break, BRB. You got it. No worries. Oh, come on. We literally just left. Okay, he's for real. He's serious, this one. This one's serious. Those are good. Accept the trade, fool. My gosh. What are you doing? All right. How in the ball do I keep getting brothers do this to me? I'm gonna start increasing the prices. They take forever to accept. I don't know what's going on with that. Kokuma, you don't freaking trade me. Okay, we're increasing the prices. We're doing... Oh, the balls. Okay. Everything's 2 Regals now. That'll slow it down a bit. I don't mind the currency. I absolutely love it, but I don't. We're gonna have plenty of Regals and stuff. I'd much rather farm and get Exalts here. Once we can get that price, I have returns. Says Kirillese. Okay, great. I was trading 50 million times because I kept getting interrupted. I'll finish this map and then send you the invite. Oh my. That was really nice. That was so bloody. That's nice. We like that. Oh my. Away with you! I died. I lost my gladiatorial helm. Or did I? I wonder if it's still there. It might actually still be there. That'd be interesting if it's still there. A sleek jacket. Okay. That's int though. And that's energy evasion. That's right. I keep thinking monk. I'm conditioned. Oh, it's still here. Your loot's still here even when you die. That's amazing. Feels like cheating. Give me the heart. Okay. Now we're quick. Finish up this map and we'll invite Kirillese so we can see her build. That'll give us some ideas for our build as well. As we start optimizing. This is really what it's all about, just optimizing. Getting better gear, which I'll do off stream so that you guys don't have to see me in the shop for an hour. Yeah, hemo crystals are nice. We like the hemo crystals. Nightly mitts. That's fun. I'm using me mitts. Me nightly mitts. Yeah, I had to do like 2 or 3 trades while you were taking a break, and I was like, can I play the game, please? I increased my prices to deter such things. All right. Let's do it.
Hold on.
Almost died there. Oh my god, another one. And where did you come from? That was awesome. What are these stupid things? Alright, Kirillese. Let's see here. That's so weird, like, I don't understand. There's like little tentacles at my feet and stuff. Those big, and they're probably just visual things, but I'm thinking, do I have to punch it? To punch it with my spear, or not? That is the question. I won't say no to a spotted shot. Feel free to run, whatever. Okay, sweet. You're already in that mode, are you? I'm not quite so confident.
Until next time.
Oh. Armory evasion. Of course, mine's better already, though. Oh, whatever. And then this goes away. Shocked. Probably gonna run a scrub one. I'm sorry, I just lack the courage. Oh wow, so it's double dipping in attributes, 5 to all attributes plus 8. That's good. Increased rate of items found and fire res. That's interesting. Okay. All right, I'll get out of my stash. Sorry, I'm over here admiring my loot haul. I might die, but it'll be fun. This is gonna be a regular one. I don't. Well, let me see. I might have a funner map. Let's see. I just don't want burning ground or anything crazy like that right now. I can barely survive these maps as it is. Magic, pack size, and monster damage. Ew. Elemental weakness, no thanks. Increased gold, but ignited ground. They don't call it burning ground anymore. Shocking ground kind of sucks. More monster life. Increased monster packs and chaos damage, so yeah. I don't mind shocked ground, right? I mean, whatever. We're professionals after all, right?
This is the first precursor tower we've seen. You should take control of it so that we may research its properties. There may be considerable foes in proximity. These towers channel forces we do not yet understand.
I love that they're actually giving like the lore behind it now.
Or nexus to the network. Be sure to let me know.
I felt like we had no instruction really other than him just kind of being mean to us. Okay. Oh, I can access this one now too? Let's do this one. This will be fun. It's got a boss. We'll get some nodes on it. You know, I still have to use a pet. I have I have that slotted and I've yet to find a pet. I'm so picky. Like, I'm just so damn picky. I'll have that skill for a month before I actually settle on a creature.
The prettier the plant, the deadlier it tends to be.
Alright, Kira.
Stop no wind.
Oh yeah, it looks really cool. I love it. So you're using Spearfield as your primary. It seems. Get out of here, kid. Ah, I can't get over there. Sorry. The foliage is holding me up here. Oh, nice. You have a bunch of skill points for your character. Yasuke is gonna be powerful, man. I can only imagine. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. That was scary. I keep getting confused with your Pokemon and your deer. Your Pokemon's confusing me. There's a strong box over here. Oh no, it's fine. I was teasing. I'm just joking with you. That's all I have. All I had is an transmutation. Let's do this. I don't mind at all. I was just playing with you. Superior wolfskin mantle. Matthias says, dude, he's so powerful. He has an ability where 300 Spartan kicks the enemy and sends him flying. Nice. That's awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying it. And because you usually grind like crazy, you farm up, you like power like crazy, you're gonna be very OP. Oh, sapphire ring.
Need a moment. Hold on. Back off. Need more time.
Oh, get out of here. Demons! I'm just taking some hearts, don't mind me. Ooh, another sapphire ring? That's insane.
Need a moment.
I don't know if those are any good anymore, but... Dream Fragments did get nerfed a bit. Give me your heart.
I get for freeing you.
That's a crazy move.
Wait.
Nice. I don't think they have a chance.
Away with you. Wait.
I can't even get in there. Nice work. Yeah, I still can't get in there. Glad you didn't need my help. That would've been bad. I'm gonna save you. Oh, never mind. I'm just here for the show. Get rid of that. Think it's just the boss now? Nice. Alright, cool. Let's do it. Yeah, I love the way the spears work. I mean, you're constantly proccing the hemo crystals. I definitely need more hemo crystallage. Here it is. This will be my first map boss.
I've been itching for a good hunt. Spicy, are we? I need more time. Bleed out.
Oh my gosh. I'm spectating. I don't know why I tried to parry that, and I was like, yeah, I haven't parried in a while, let me try and parry. And that was not smart. You got this. Yeah, I don't think I can be revived. I think I have to like team revive or something. That's okay. I'm sorry too. Ow. Good work. He's stunned now. There's the damage. Very nice. Well done. Very nice. Oh, I don't want to respawn. What do I do? It says wait for party members to revive you. Maybe you can revive me now that it's done. Because if I resurrect, it says it'll respawn all party members. I don't want to do that. Because if I try to respawn, it'll say this action will respawn all players currently in the area. Are you sure you wish to respawn? So no. Try and revive my dead body now. Maybe that'll work. Because everything's done, so like I can't. There's a waystone tier 2 as well, which kind of sucks sitting there. I'm just like dead. I don't think it's working, right? Interesting. What should I do? Do I just do resurrect at checkpoint? You know what? I'm afraid. Like, does it count? I don't want it to count as a death. Like for you, like I don't want you to lose XP. Like maybe go back to the beacon. Go back to the beacon of South, whatever, the hideout. And then I'll just see what happens. And then I'll resurrect, because you will be out of there. I don't want it to respawn you and count as like a death or something. I'll just try it. Okay. Resurrect at checkpoint. Okay. Respawn. I don't know. Fingers crossed. Let's see what happened. Okay, did you lose anything? Are you good? I wonder if the loot's still there. It should be. A lot of the loot's been... Like, my map reset, though. I hate when my map progress resets. Okay, that was him. Okay, good. Yeah, like it acts like a full instance reset, it looks like, because for some reason... Yeah, loot's gone. That sucks. No worries. Huh. At least it didn't penalize you. But it did reset the instance, it looks like, because my map progress restarted. Was your map also... Because everything was opposite. It was mirrored, so it must have, right? That was weird. Okay, let me salvage some of this stuff. Yeah, I really like your character. Yeah. That's right. Map reset because the whole thing. Yeah, that makes sense. Trading? What are you trading? Oh, cool. Thank you. You did all the work. I'll give you one of these. That's pretty valuable, right? Thank you. You didn't have to pay. Oh, I figured. I don't know. I feel bad if I don't pay. Nothing is free after all. That was awesome. So I think I'm going to change my skill gem setup to what you have on your spear field, but I still want to use Rake as my primary. Would you mind sharing that again? Like linking it again? Linking your spear field and your Rake? If not, you don't have to, but I want hemo crystals to proc as much as yours do. That is a thing of beauty. Oh wait, what am I doing? Did you disenchant my stuff or not? Oh, Kitsuli, you weirdo. Get this. I don't know why I put that there. Tons of energy shield on this. Wow, probably sell that. Okay, deep cuts, heavy swing momentum. Okay, I pretty much have that. I don't have momentum though. I have momentum on my... I have it on Blood Hunt. And then Bloodhound has brutality, hemo crystals, magnified effect. Okay. Get rid of that. Add brutality because I know I have brutality. Spearfield has a handful. Oh, I need that next slot. That's what I need. Spearfield has a rage, martial tempo, lacerate, incision. So I might need incision then, huh? Yeah, we probably have quite different trees. My tree is pretty crazy, as per usual. Okay, so deep cuts, heavy swing momentum, rage, martial tempo, lacerate, incision. I'm just gonna take a picture of this on my phone. Okay. Brutality, hemocrystals, magnified effect. Interesting. Okay, so oops. Pro ring, get rid of that. Apparently there's unique charms now as well. It's pretty interesting.
Hello.
You want to run another one? I'm down. I want to do the Nexus solo though, just because I want to like experience that to the fullest. But I'd be totally down to try and run another corrupted map together, and maybe even one of the like this one. Ooh. If you're down. If not, I'll do the scrub one. Erekali's gift. Oh, nice. You found one already. Grants immunity to poison. When you become poisoned, okay, recover life equal to, that's a good roll, dude. Mana flask recovery equal to 16% of life flask recovery when used. That's great. That's cool. Erekali, she's definitely a spider goddess or something. That's sick. Okay, let's try this one then. Increased okay, we'll do this. Increased gold, why not? Whatever. Let's do it. Okay. I was thinking. I remember seeing deep cuts. I just need more sockets, honestly. Because I have a plan for Rake. Let's do this. I'm scared, but let's do it. How hard is Delirium now? Oh gosh. Oh, they don't like rush you anymore. That's kind. Oh, the evil crablings. Die, crabs. Nice. No! Ah! I didn't see this Valorb up here.
Need more time.
Well, they're still annoying. Oh, you okay? I was just kind of going at random. My bad. Yeah, I'm not even. I need to be better about that. I was just meandering through the sump. But yeah, we'll find a wall. Let's hug it. Batman's utility belt. Oh my. Oof. Okay, sorry. I just had to kill that guy. Cool. Good stuff. So at least they don't rush you anymore and have like, I don't see that they have that temporary invincibility anymore and Delirium, because that was so annoying. That might make the encounter somewhat possible. Oh, an exile for you. Nice. Oh. No, no, no. Can I so is it, oh my gosh, he's about to kill me too. Oh, there's two of them? No, I'm about to die too. Okay, let me kill these guys. Can I not revive you here? How does it work? What if we just go out? I don't know. It won't let me even activate your character. I'm gonna leave and see if that like resets it. I don't know. I'm not used to like the, hey, you can, you know, you don't actually die. You're still in sump somehow. Go back in maybe? It's odd that you can't revive considering you have multiple attempts to complete a map now. Yeah, just resurrect. Just resurrect, it's fine. You can certainly resurrect. I don't know what it'll do, but I'm fine with it. Cannot revive in maps. That's really odd considering you can die multiple times. You can certainly resurrect, it's fine. Oh, your portal number dropped down from 5 to 4 on my screen. So maybe... Yeah, you're in the map. Okay, cool. Well, that works. I'm all the way over here. The instance didn't change, which is good. Because of the... We didn't fight the boss, so that makes sense. I don't mind the boss thing then. I would much prefer that than it happens every time you have to revive or something. Oh my gosh, that literally blew me up. You didn't want to die. Kira, do you use armor evasion or what? Dead end. Okay. Just evasion. Oh, wow. You are brave. Oh, there's the boss down here. I guess we shouldn't go down there. We can tag the checkpoint though, I guess. Checkpoint. And then we go do the other stuff. Sorry, I'm clearing the map funny. It's so, I don't know. I can't multitask. I usually just try and hug a wall, but I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing today. Scumbellow. Yay. Okay, I don't know if there's anything else over here. Probably not. We already did the delirium mirror, so I guess we can head towards the boss. Nice. Who do we fight in Sump? Is it Eggnog Duke's younger sister? I think so. Oops. There's no way you should be on your Quidditch stick right now. Lady! She's gonna fall. Hey guys, she should fall off any second now. Ow, my face! Where'd she go? There she is. Yay! Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I gotta figure out if I want to get a Pokemon or if I want to maybe use Blasphemy or... Oh, the decisions. That was awesome.
Ever since you went, I keep thinking I hear love. You just
Just when I thought I'd...
good luck.
Yeah, every time you first do any of the league mechanics, one of the NPCs is going to give you like a very high tier, like the new roll at least, of tablets. Which is pretty cool. Would be Breach. There you go. That edition over here. I'm weird. Okay, so let's go. Ooh. Cool. Armor and evasion, but is it even? Yeah, it's not even better than my dastard armor. Interesting.
Good eatings. Good eatings.
And then we'll break that down. We'll come back over here.
Hello.
Sell this.
On with the work.
Apply a skill point. Finally get some more armor and evasion for the life of me. I'm gonna try armor and evasion, see how it works. I don't know if it'll be worth a darn, but did you get emotions? I only got one. Yeah, I got like a, let me see. I got one emotion from it. Oh, maybe I didn't. No, I guess not. I think I got simulacrum splinters. That's what I got, maybe. Yeah, I didn't get any emotions from. That's weird. I don't even know what I'd instill this go around. Who knows? I'm down to do another. I figure what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna end up doing like a bonus stream anyways, because I don't think I'm ready to do a Nexus or anything yet. So I'm just we can run some more of these, and then I'm gonna off stream get gear up and get to where I can survive, because I'm just so weak right now. I'd hate to waste it. Let's see. 29% increased monster damage. Ugh. Hold on, let me give you some. Oh, okay, thank you. You don't need to do that. Unless you don't mind. I mean, if you don't mind, I'll trust me, I'm not gonna turn away freebies. Ooh, that's a good.
Until next time.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yay, so that could win. We can craft something up soon. I'm down to run another. I'm not in a position where I can like really cleanly run anything without risking dying and messing up the encounter. So probably gonna just finish the stream, run, you know, if you don't mind hanging out with you, and then what we'll end up doing is I'll gear up on the trade site after this stream, and then for next one I'll be able to really get going. Man, even the Haystar works with me too, which is really cool. I get that buff as well. I like your gorilla. He's very nice. Robust rune. 'Cause 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 Oh my.
Wait! Wait.
More shamblers.
Need more time. Nowhere safe.
I love taking the hearts. Do you not like steal the enemy's hearts? I think it's pretty fun. It's like behead. I do like ripping out the hearts of my enemies. Nightly mitts. Uh-oh, I'm dead. No, I'm not. Oh, that was so scary. I ran right into that ice. Oh, Blood Boil 3 rings. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I can't wait to... I need to get my third ascendancy, and I'll do the 3 rings as well, because now we're in endgame, and the rings we're going to be getting are going to be much more significant than in leveling or doing campaigns, so that's going to be great. I forgot all about that. I'll need to rush that third ascendancy pretty quick then.
Need a moment.
Cool. Tree runner shoes.
Wait.
Been trying. I totally said that funny. Been trying third ascendancy and the twins kill me. Yeah, so far the only thing room for improvement aside from like defenses and stuff, which obviously we'll get. I just am worried about like my single target for bosses. It takes a little bit to get through bosses, and I need to be able to do pinnacle stuff. So gotta solve that somehow. Because yeah, single target bosses is where I see, okay, my damage drops off quite a bit. It's great for clearing, and my speed can improve considerably once I get a few more sockets. Exile, you getting exiles for days. That's awesome. Let's see.
Hold on.
Very nice. Pretty much just the center, I think. Did we open this one? No.
Back off! Wait.
Oof. That was a tanky fellow, that one. Take his heart for the road. Yeah, those were some tanky boys. Tons of health.
Like it here. It's quiet like.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's see. Lightning res. Bunch of mana, my gosh. Tons of.
Greetings. Time is not on our side.
Walter says it's almost party time. Less than 3 hours to go for work. Have a good weekend, Inhuman. I'll catch you next week. Absolutely, Walter. Happy birthday. Hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy Descent. I'm sure it'll be an absolute blast. And just be safe, man. Thank you so much for stopping by, Walter. Take care, brother. Let's see. Accessories. I'm accessorizing right now. Okay. Man, we've done Sump like a million times. Okay, Backwash. Let's try this. That'll leave a handful of these maps that we can cleanse next. Ooh, I don't want less. I don't really. Well, rate of life income. It's fine. It's fine. We'll be fine. This will do. Oh, goodness. I'm so hungry.
The only way out is through.
Alright, let's not die. Oh my gosh, they rushed like crazy. We have a little bit less recovery on health, 40% less, but we should be fine.
Bring it on.
Ooh, precursor. Dead end. Let's hug this wall and go this way. Dead end? Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh my gosh, she hit me so hard, that lady. Filthy crone.
Oh, Commander.
Oh my blood is, what is happening? You got a Regal over here, yeah. Nice. Oh, I finally, yeah, I got some, and then you got the Splinter. Okay, cool. That one ended a lot faster, but we still got like a, I think, level 3 or tier 3. Ah, I'm stuck on the tree. The delirium timer's still broken. Still stays on my screen for some reason. Seen that since last season too. The heck is wrong with these guys? They just won't die. Oh, you went up here. My gosh. Tanky girl. Let's see what's down here and we can go back up and around, I guess. Dead end. Lovely, lovely. Dire Stalker Hood. Huh. Evasion only.
Need a moment.
I need to grab this chest real quick. Nothing, just gold. I teleported. Because I'm a Shroud Walker now, apparently. Exile. Nice. Dead end, so we can keep going that way. Cool. Very nice. No! No! I'm about to die too. I died too. What was that? What was that? Let's get our revenge. What the heck was that? Only 9 left. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Absolutely. That was awesome. I don't know where those enemies were, but we definitely tried. We'll let them live so they can tell everybody what happened. I've got 10 minutes left. So let's do one more if you're down, and then I'll have to call this stream.
A home away from home.
Yes.
Pick it up. Live to play another day. Let's see. Oh wow, crit damage bonus. These are good gloves.
I'll be here.
I'll sell those.
Waiting.
Tablets.
What can I do?
One more. Okay, awesome. Sounds good. We'll do it quick then. Let's see. I'll pick one. You know, honestly, let me see. Is there anything else we could do? No, that's fine. They're all just pretty much. I'm gonna keep my map clean this go because I went every single direction, searching desperately for everything possible. Let's see. You don't like decay. I need to do that one later. Augury. All they have is augury here. Augury, decay. Burial bog. Ooh, burial bog's fun. Let's do that. It's not one of those crazy maps, but I do want to save a handful. Once I actually clear the nexus, then I can cleanse it. So let's do this. I'd like to do that on stream if possible. I probably may not though, who knows.
Stand in one place too long, and the mud won't let me go.
Quicksand.
Something a wound. The hunt is on.
I really like this map. A mind rune for you over here.
Wait. Hold on.
There's so much happening on screen right now. Get an orbital augmentation of it. There you go. Got it. Noise.
Need more time.
Venomous crab. Tired of those crabs. I'm glad that there's only half of as many as there were or used to be in the hunting grounds and stuff. They are a bit of a nuisance.
Nowhere said. The hunt is on.
I don't know what's up here. A dead end, of course. Nothing. Nothing at all. Orb of augmentation.
From the earth.
More crabs, of course. Foul Sage. Oh, nice. We get a Wisp. Perfect. Maybe we get a nice talisman.
Wait. Mine.
Delwyn scared the crap out of me. He appeared out of nowhere. I'm like, what the heck was that? Oh, Delwyn, you silly goose.
No time to tell. That's the one. Put it down.
Oh, the cats.
Don't let up.
Oh, nice. Male Sabatons.
You're wearing it down.
Hold on.
Delwyn, you're behind, brother. It's already dead. That's my alarm.
Hold still.
And just this map's kind of weird. I don't know if they didn't really change it much. It's just got all these little.
Hold on.
It's like a big circle, and then you gotta just jump into some of these nooks and crannies to find the rest of the enemies. You are the loot queen today. My gosh. Good stuff. Let's see. really not much other side from those little swamp creatures. There's this big area over here, but this is probably a dead end. No, maybe not. There's a corpse. Yeah, nothing much. It's probably just all the little dudes coming out of the swamps really slowly. Nobody over here, it's a dead end. Eh. I say we go back. That was awesome. Thank you so much for not only showcasing your awesome bleed build and giving me a bunch of tips and advice on how to improve my build, but just having fun, just running maps. It was awesome. Thank you so much. Guys, I'm gonna end it now. My alarm came off. You saw that, or you heard that. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now. I might be playing sometime this weekend. Tomorrow I do have somewhere to be, but maybe Sunday I'll be free. I'm gonna do my best to keep the map as clean as possible, so that when we're kind of routing for certain things, we'll be able to do that. So maybe like this direction I do for you guys, and then I'll go and kind of deviate from this path and go towards, I don't know, left or right. We'll figure it out. But I do want to save this for you guys so you can see how it works and also just experience that mechanic. And then I would like to kind of maybe find a way to, I don't know, just get better gear and just, do everything I need to do to get where I need to be at, so I can start performing at higher levels and not running just T1s the whole time. But anyways, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being the best part of my channel. Walter, I know you're not on anymore, but happy birthday to you. Luisum, thank you so much for the Ko-fi support. And everybody else, Matthias, thank you for always coming in. You're literally the first one on stream. It's so awesome. It means a lot. So thank you so much. Hope you have a great weekend and enjoy Assassin's Creed. And now you can play as Yasuke, the samurai. But anyways, you guys are awesome. I hope you have a great rest of your week. Be safe, and I will catch you next stream. Until next time.